Okay, good morning. So for our Quarter 3 Week 1 TLE8 Handicraft Production Basic Tools and Embroidery. For this first week, we will be identifying the tools and materials used in embroidery. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start. Background information for learners. Handicraft is a particular skill of making decorative objects by hand. Moreover, handicraft production leads to discover your resourcefulness and enhance your creativity. The most popular production of handmade craft is embroidery. Embroidery is the art of designing stitches with needle and thread. Embroidery work is best achieved by the skillful use of correct tools and materials needed for the craft. So for us to achieve a correct and beautiful um, best result, we have to use the correct tools and materials needed for the craft. Tools refer to a smaller handy device or instruments needed in sewing. Again, tools refer to a smaller handy device instrument needed in sewing, while materials or supplies are those that are consumed to finish a product or project. Example of tools are, for example, needle. Example of material, the DMCs, yung mga sinulid na gagamitin natin. Next, these are the embroidery tools. First, gauge, used to measure short distance. Next, tape measure, used for measuring more than 1 foot distance of materials. Next, timbals, made from metal or plastic, protects the middle finger and pushes the needle while doing your embroidery work. Next, embroidery hook. It is used to keep the fabric stretched while embroidery stitches are applied on the design. Stiletto, made of wood, bone, metal, or plastic used to make eyelets in the fabric to be embroidered. Embroidery scissors, a small, sharp, and pointed good for the fine work used for trimming scallops, clipping threads, and cutting large eyelets. Next, needle thread is used for easier threading, especially by those sewers with poor eyesight. Pounce is fine powder used in transferring design by pricking method. Next, watercolor brush used for transferring the design using pricking and pouncing methods. Next, pin cushion, a place for pins and needles. Lastly, tracing paper, used for tracing designs. Two types of embroidery needle. First, the crowel. Sizes 1 to 10 are sharp-pointed medium length with large eyes for easy threading. They are used for most standard embroidery stitches. Next, chenille. Sizes 13 to 26 are also sharp-pointed needles, but they are thicker and longer and have larger eyes. They are types of needles appropriate for embroidery that are worked with heavier yarns. Embroidery materials. Thread is available in various types. They differ in terms of texture, fiber, content, number of strands, and colors. Next, fabric, sometimes referred to as cloth, are of great variety and they differ in material, weight, weave, design, color, and finish. So for our activity, so in activity 1, picture name match directions. Give the picture of embroidery tools, match their corresponding names. And then answer the reflection. Is it possible to create an embroidery stitch with a missing embroidery needle tool? Explain why or how and justify your answer. Note, write your answers in your answer sheets. Thank you. Reminder lang po, when answering, please use your answer sheets, okay? And follow the activities that are only included in your answer sheets. Thank you and happy learning.